presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against the Warriors, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Mathurin at the 2 with Nesmith at the 3. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Now here's Siakam. Jackson the screen. Shot clock at 5. Wing shot on the way. Nembhard outside. The 3-ball. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense honest.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here's Indiana now, following the score by Golden State. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Pajemski grabs the board.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Butler. And here's Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, that's good.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Siakam, the pass to Jackson. Nesmith on the wing. Butler covering. Here's Jackson, using his post moves to get the 2 points. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Kuminga. Siakam against Kuminga. And down it goes. 2 points.
You know, even when you get physical with Siakam, he can still overpower you because he's versatile and he doesn't mind the contact. He's a difficult cover.
One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, bud.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
Here's Nembhard, following the score by Golden State, and Nesmith gets it to go.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Curry against Nembhard. Kuminga with a screen on Nembhard, and a deep 3 from Curry. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pacers leading by 3. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got his second basket.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Fires the three. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Nembhard for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. They need this. Curry with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Nembhard outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. In third, the Pacers.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentages.
Now here's Curry. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Butler with the jam.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Curry. Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Jackson with a screen on Kuminga. Here's Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Three-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Curry. Green, a screen. Lets it fly. Again, the Warriors score.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Now here's Mathurin. Still without a bucket. Releases. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
To the middle. Here's Nesmith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just flying around up there. Nesmith throwing it down nicely.
Pass to Kuminga. Tipped. Here's Nembhard. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Butler's got 8 points. Indiana leading by 8. Outside Nesmith, puts up a three, sends it home from three-point land.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Butler. Give him 8 points now. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Back to Butler. The three. Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Warriors make some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Kuminga, and it's Buddy Hield in for Butler. Here's Nembhard. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Jackson the screen for 3. Matherin. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And they were the third most effective team when it came to guarding the ball. They played with incredible focus when they had possession and did a great job not letting defenses get the better of them.
And you look at their assist, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McClung comes in for Matherin. And Golden State also making a switch. Spencer's checked in. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Spencer. Green, a screen, and the basket by Hield.
Hield came into the league now with a very solid three-point shot, and he's only gotten better.
McClung passes to Toppin. Here's Nembhard. Jackson finds Siakam. Hits the trifecta. Siakam's got 7 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Pajemski. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back over to you.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 8. Pass to Santos. Here's Spencer. Now here's Jackson Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Hield. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Nembhard, good.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take them because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Here's Spencer. Horford outside. The 3 is up. No good there. Pacers leading by 10. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Indiana.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Here's Furphy. Butler covering. Basket's good. And the Pacers lead by 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Indiana with some changes. Huff's checked in for Jackson, and it's Walker in for Furphy. .107 left in the first quarter. Here's Spencer. And here's Butler outside. He buries it from 3. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Toppin. Some nice passing by Indiana here. 6 on the shot clock. Walker against Butler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Spencer. Right side, Butler. Over Walker. The rebound by Shepherd.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
McClung passes to Toppin. Pulls up. And there's Shepherd. That one's good on the assist by Toppin. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Indiana ahead. They lead by 14. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Pacers here, they've really been putting on a show.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
They've got Shepherd topping out there with Jarris Walker. And it's McClung in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Toppin. He's scoreless. Now Jackson Davis. Pass to Butler. Five on the clock. Not going to go that time. Oh, nice D from Walker. Here's Toppin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And he drops the first. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Toppin hits them both.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Still no points. Here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Jarris Walker.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
Yeah, it was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. and losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks, and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
Now here's Butler. His last outing, he had 20. Fires the three. And Toppin pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's McClung. Outside Walker for three. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw misses. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Siakam, he's checked in for Huff. Nesmith comes in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Shepard. Dennis comes in for McClung. Spencer's checked in for the Warriors. He does not get the second one. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Warriors trail by 12. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Nesmith. Give him 8 points now. But nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam, the pass to Toppin. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Back to Siakam. Toppin outside. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Dennis to stop the drought. And Indiana misses again.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Here's Spencer. He's covered by Mathurin. Now here's Horford. Now Butler. Nesmith covering. Butler taking his time here. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to Dennis. And here's Toppin. Now Siakam. Back to Toppin. Launches it. Rebounded by Hield.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to the wing. Here's Spencer, guarded by Toppin. Here's Horford. Again, the Warriors score.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Dennis. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Jackson Davis. Podziemski's checked in for Hield. And it's Stephen Curry in for Spencer. Here's Siakam. He's got 7. Pass to Jackson. Here's Shepherd. The three, Matherin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Now the Warriors with it. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Butler right to the heart.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Siakam with the slam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Pacers. And here's Butler outside. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Shepherd. It's rebounded by Golden State. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Kuminga. And the baseline jumper, no good. Pacers leading by 5. Now here's Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Boy, Siakam has been in attack mode, and it's paying off nicely for this offense.
Now here's Butler. Nesmith covering. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 23 points. Siakam outside. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Shepherd. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Butler. Warriors trail by 6. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 25.
You know, he is really the soul and essence of this team. JB leading them in all facets tonight.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. The Warriors also with a sub. Warford's checked in. Pacers leading by 4. Down low. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Yes, certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Curry against Nembhard. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. And there's the lob. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. But this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Podziemski. No points yet. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Indiana leading. Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's Curry. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Siakam. 33 points last game. And the dunk by Jackson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Curry's shot is off.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Neesmith passes to Matherin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
And one thing about Matherin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
The first one falls.
You know, when you think about Matherin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Kuminga. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Matherin. Indiana again missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside, Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Indiana in a number of ways. The man is relentless. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And taking a look at the Pacers. Right now, a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The Warriors trailing. On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Nembhard against Curry. Nembhard outside. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Nembhard's got 13 now.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Nesmith. Butler can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 3. Inside is Matherin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Green with a screen on Nembhard. And here's Curry for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry against Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Nembhard against Curry. To end the run. Unanswered 3 from Curry.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Siakam looking it over. Jackson the screen. Pass to Matherin. 4-3. They get it back. Outside Nesmith from behind the arc. The shot that time not on target. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. It's a 5-point game and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And with that attack mindset, Kuminga draws a lot of attention and oftentimes a lot of contact.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
He's off on the second.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Back to Nembhard. Siakam for 3. They get it again. Jacks up at 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Warriors trail by 4. On the wing, Curry. Back to Butler. Shoots over Nembhard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 27 points for Jimmy Butler.
Butler challenges the opposing team everywhere on the court. Never afraid of any situation. He'll battle you down low.
Here's Siakam. Strong bucket by Siakam.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's Podziemski. He's covered by Matherin. Outside Curry. From downtown, Indiana with a rebound. Neesmith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Siakam. Outside Matherin. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And here is Green. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Left side Matherin. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, this is Matherin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Butler with the ball. 27 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Butler hits them both. Pacers leading by 6. Nembhard, the pass to Matherin. Jackson, the screen. Charity stripe shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Shoots from the baseline. Good. Butler's got 31.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. There's a screen. Outside Neesmith. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Neesmith's got 11 points.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Butler passes to Green. Outside Butler. Outside Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Nembhard. 13 points in the game. Outside Matherin. There's a screen. Back to Nembhard. Jackson with a screen on Curry. Nembhard for three. It goes again. His sixth basket in 7 tries.
Nembhard scoring in a bunch and leaving his fingerprints all over this contest.
Left side Kuminga. Pass to Green. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. From 13, and Indiana again with the bucket.
Wow, pretty tough tweener from Nesmith there.
Warriors trail by 9. Outside Butler, from deep. The rebound by Nembhard.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. Did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. From deep three-point land. Another 3 for Indiana.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Down by 12. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And here's Butler outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Pass to Toppin. To the inside. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Toppin. Jackson's got 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Pacers making a switch here. Huff's checked in. Here's Rowe. Pass to Heel. And here's Curry. He's guarded by Nembhard. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Nesmith. Here's Huff. Horford covering. Just 5 on the clock. Huff, the pass to Nesmith. Three-pointer Mathurin. Rebounded by Green.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
The try by Nembhard. And that one drops. Nembhard's got 11 in the second half.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Curry surveys. Pass to Horford. Outside for Green. Horford, a screen on Toppin. Back to Horford. Fires for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Toppin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Off the pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. There's a screen by Toppin. From the arc. Knocks down the triple. Toppin's got 5 now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Outside heel. Beyond the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Nembhard outside. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
Curry against Nembhard. Healed for three. The rebound by Nesmith. Nesmith's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin outside. Now here's Mathurin. Guarded by Hield. Here's Huff. There's the triple. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
As he continues to refine his game, I mean, Mathurin's assist totals, I think, will definitely go up. That was a good pass right there.
Curry finds Hield. There's the three. Indiana with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Curry against Nembhard. Outside Curry. Looking to win the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 16 points now. And so it's the Indiana Pacers feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Shepherd, and it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Siakam. There's a screen by Toppin. And he lobs it up, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
Toppin is a skywalker. Obi, insane verticality.
Warriors trail by 20. Here's Spencer. Butler on the wing, guarded by Toppin. Down low. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Spencer. Horford outside. Outside Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 33 points.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Here's Huff. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Pass to Spencer. Back to Butler. Here's Spencer. Outside Butler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, that's just simply outstanding focus. Butler's used to getting hit on the way up, expects to be bumped and jostled around, and still muscles his shots in.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The free throw is off from Butler.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Now here's Siakam. That one falls. 23 points in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Toppin. Pass to Shepard. Here's Huff. Now Siakam, covered by Jackson Davis. From 13, it's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Spencer. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's McClung. Pass to Shepard. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Spencer. And here's Hield. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 39.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
McClung passes to Siakam. Toppin outside. From outside the arc. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Butler. Horford outside. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Pass to McClung. The 3 is up. Horford pulls it in. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And that one's good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Siakam. Toppin outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Hield.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Curry. Out to Horford. And now Indiana on the fast break. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Horford.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
And here's Butler outside. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to McClung. Now here's Siakam. There's a screen by Toppin. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And it's Butler with the jam.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
Now here's Siakam. Switch. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Horford with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Curry finds Hield. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. Here's the three. That shot off. Pacers leading by 12. Siakam left side. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Horford right side. That one doesn't drop. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Indiana has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. On the break. Here's Horford. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Boy, he is an absolute load inside. When Horford is aggressive, the defense has problems.
Take a break. Two shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, you think about the experience of Horford, and he brings a lot to the table for your team, including setting a great example on and off the floor for the young guys.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. And so he makes both from the line.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Indiana leading by 10. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Butler. And here's Siakam for three. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Pajemski. It's picked off. On the wing, Matherin. Pass to Siakam. Over Butler. Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 9 points now in the second half.
I think this is where Siakam wants to operate most times, using his size and touch to score inside.
To the right side. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Now here's Nembhard. Outside Matherin. Back to Nembhard. Clock at 6. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
That requires some body control. What a shot from Andrew Nembhard.
Horford, left side. Outside Butler. Butler double team. It's Pajemski on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
From deep. Rebounded by Matherin. Pacers leading by 11. Siakam outside. Here's Matherin. Horford with the block.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 11. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Nembhard. Curry finds his way through inside.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing. The
Pacers have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Here's Here's Siakam. Pascal Siakam with a nice finish.
Nice touch there from Siakam to get a hard bucket inside.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's Podziemski on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. Green with a screen on Mathurin. Oh, no good! They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Nembhard against Curry. Nembhard, right side. It's stolen by Green. Siakam against Kuminga. Here's Curry. He launches. Corner three, buried by Curry.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Jackson with a screen on Kuminga. Siakam. And there's the drive. It's Jackson, high post, working on Green. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Curry fires! Oh, the long ball, no good!
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yes, sir, it's good!
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Nembhard, trailing by 10. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, to Ali LaForce with our player of the game.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, thanks, Ali. And that about wraps it up for Clark County.